You know that split second when a K-drama actor walks into frame wearing a suit and your mind just blanks out completely? That's what we're here to talk about today, because there's something about Korean actors in suits that hits different. Whether they're running a Chaebol empire on screen or just showing up to a premiere, these men have mastered the art of making formal wear look like it was invented specifically for them. So buckle up. Here are the top 25 K-drama actors who look too damn good in a suit. Starting us off at number 25, we've got jin-hyuk. And honestly, the man was built for this. If you watched Pride and Prejudice, you know exactly what I'm talking about. His prosecutor wardrobe had people losing their minds online. There was this one fangirl blog that basically screamed, "This is how to wear a suit. Damn," when he showed up on screen. That's not an exaggeration. That's a direct quote. The internet had feelings. Actually, let me correct myself. It wasn't just the suit. People genuinely couldn't decide what looked better, him or the suit. Like, the blog literally said they couldn't tell which was hotter. He set the bar so ridiculously high that everyone else on this list should probably just send in their apologies now and call it a day. All right, moving on to Kim Jae-wook at number 24. This guy's face was literally engineered to sell menswear. Runways, red carpets, airport photos where he's somehow still serving looks at 6 a.m. One comment on a fashion blog went, "Oh my god, he looks amazing! Simple yet gorgeous with lots of charm. 4 exclamation points. 4. That's how you know it's serious." That suit wasn't trying too hard, but it didn't need to. He paired it with this effortless vibe that had fans swooning from every angle. Tall, lean, every turn of his head like an arrow straight to your chest. Designers and fans call him James Dean-esque. And yeah, I see it. The whole rebellious but put-together thing. He gets it. Number 23 is Sung-hoon. And listen, this guy went from professional swimmer to making corporate boardrooms tremble. In his dramas, he basically treated the set like his personal runway. Those suits weren't just clothing, they were like armor on that frame. Soompi even said Sung-hoon would show off perfect fits in stylish suits to nail his character's icy, data-driven energy. When he's not in a suit, Sung-hoon's usually in gym gear or a swimsuit, so seeing him this buttoned up is a delicious contrast. For once, even the Excel spreadsheets have fan service, you know? He went from sleeveless tanks to tailored three-pieces and absolutely sold us on the whole CEO fantasy. If suits were collectible, this man would have the complete set, premium editions included. Coming in at number 22, it's Lee Min-ho, the original K-drama prince. This guy can wear literally anything and turn it into a moment. But suits are where he lives. Standing at 187 centimeters tall, a suit basically wrote its wedding vows before he even walked into the room. Fans have made entire photo compilations of him in black, white, green, red. You name a color, Lee Min-ho has rocked it, and we've all drooled over every single pixel. Here's the thing. Even an English news site noted that he never disappoints style-wise. They said he looks good in any clothes, but particularly shines in formal suits. Translation: if you're panicking about what to wear to an event, just copy Lee Min-ho. It's foolproof. He's basically the reason K-drama fans started taking posture classes, just trying to stand a little straighter in his shadow. At number 21, we have Seo-joon, the walking definition of suit goals. This man is basically a Calvin Klein billboard come to life. Doctor in Oh My Venus, gangster roles, high fashion shoots, he's done it all, and he's done it in immaculate tailoring. He's been the face of Boss, Hugo Boss, all the big names. Decades in action films and gritty dramas haven't dulled his shine even a little. Honestly, this guy could probably put on a paper bag and still channel James Dean. Okay, maybe that's hyperbole, but barely. Whether he's in Road Number 1 or Vagabond, whenever Seo-joon throws on a suit, the room instantly upgrades. Like someone just turned up the ambient lighting and added a jazz soundtrack. Number 20 brings us Lee Joon-gi, who started as K-drama's romantic warrior. Remember the Flower Prince vibes in Scarlet Heart Ryo? But he's also nailed that modern gangster/attorney look. In Lawless Lawyer, he rocked a suit that basically ate the courtroom whole. Whether he's swinging a sword in a historical drama or pulling off something sharply tailored, he always has this mischievous sparkle going on. He's the type to roll up in a perfectly fitted suit and make everyone forget their coffee exists. A fan once joked he'd be the perfect Korean Harvey Specter, but honestly, he's too subtle for that. He'd probably poke fun at all of us watching him in suits while still looking incredible doing it. Spot number 19 goes to Rain. Yes, that Rain. Singer, dancer, actor, entrepreneur, and apparently eternal youth personified. This guy helped globalize K-content years ago and somehow never aged a day. Whether he's sitting front row at Paris Fashion Week or casually breaking the internet with one smirk, he's not skipping suit season. He owns the word suited the way most people own their morning coffee routine. And trust me, he's just as essential. Next up at number 18, Joong-ki. If we're crowning a king of suave in K-drama, this man's sitting pretty high on that throne. His roles go from goofy soldier to literal mafia consigliere, but when he puts on a suit, iconic visuals every single time. Remember Vincenzo? That whole drama was basically Joong-ki in custom suits, the series. An international fashion mag noted he dons bespoke suits that fit him like a glove. Like, yes, that chilly, calculated lawyer energy, he owns it. Fans have literally made photo edits asking who wore it better, Joong-ki or Joong-ki? Trick question, he wins both. A lifestyle site pointed out how he pairs brands like Caruso and Kingsman with fancy watches to create this whole gangster chic aesthetic. Kim Woo-bin lands at number 17, and this guy's entire story is a comeback we didn't know we needed. He was a legit runway model before acting, magazines, fashion weeks, all of it. In a suit, he looks almost cartoonishly handsome. Tatler Asia straight up said the guy is a stunner in suits. That's not fan hype, that's actual press calling it like it is. He makes menswear look completely nonchalant. I know cool sounds cliche, but what else do you say when a man can rock a three-piece in January, come back in a casual jacket by April, and then crash the internet again with a raw selfie? In suits, he's got that tall, model frame Hollywood types would kill for, but with the Korean charm that makes hearts melt from Seoul to anywhere else. He just gets it. Ranked at number 16, Gong-yu. This guy's everywhere. Goblin, Train to Busan, basically the king of Korean cinema at this point. And yeah, he's also the one wearing an overcoat so well, it makes you question why clothing stores even bother with hangers. For Gong-yu, simplicity is power. A Soompi report mentioned he sported an all-black outfit from Louis Vuitton's Fall 2019 collection at Paris Fashion Week. Translation, he made head-to-toe black look like a movie premiere on Sunset Boulevard. On screen, he might be a goblin or zombie slayer, but off-screen, he's the guy in the suit you'd want to grab coffee with. Sophisticated, but approachable. He's one of those rare actors who genuinely looks better as he ages, refining like a wine that really, really likes dark clothing. Halfway through the list, we've got Ji-sung at number 15. If versatility wore a uniform, it would be this man in a suit. He's played about 20 characters at once. Prosecutor here, surgeon there, psychiatrist casually tossing his jacket over every available chair. Whatever the role, there's probably a tie involved. Real talk, if a suit could applaud, it would give Ji-sung a standing ovation. He proves it doesn't matter if the role's royal, reckless, or somewhere in between, he'll make that crisp collar match his steely gaze or his sweet smile, depending on the scene. His fans know that even a simple moment of him sitting down to read a script, suit on, is premium content. Number 14 goes to Lee Jong-suk, the forever baby-faced model who could probably pull off wearing a zipper and still make it high fashion. He's that friend who says, "Oh, sorry, I got dressed up," but actually means, "Let me show you how it's done." He's been all kinds of characters, reporters, CEOs, ghost ex-boyfriends, but he's an equally great champion of style. He graced the cover of GQ Taiwan, suited up, looking handsome in a tailored, snappy suit. He's so tall and slim that every suit on him becomes a runway moment. He makes a basic black tie feel exotic. One second he's cute and nerdy, then bam, crisp shirt, sharp jacket, and suddenly it's, "Excuse me, sir, you owe me 1 second to blank." That's Lee Jong-suk in a nutshell. Number 13 is Chang-wook, the original action rom-com hero. Healer, anyone? Who can make even a hoodie look polished. But put him in a suit, jaws drop immediately. In dramas, he's played everything from sweet subway guy in Suspicious Partner to sharp-dressed and angry. In the suits and ties department, one of his biggest claims to fame is being Parkland's wedding suit ambassador. Yeah, that's how recognized he is for wearing suits well. He even strutted at Paris Fashion Week recently, and fans called him a walking hormone in an iron gray Tom Ford suit. I borrowed that line from a fan post because it's too accurate to pass up. Regardless, he owns every look. Why did they do this to us? I cry internally whenever I see his Instagram stories from shoots. The man knows how to smolder through wool blend, and we're all suffering because of it. Coming in at number 12, Lee Dong-wook, our beloved Grim Reaper from Goblin. Look, this guy might have started as the immortally frustrated sidekick, but over the years, he's evolved into modern vampire who drinks coffee at midnight in a sharp suit. He's the kind of person who steps off a plane, and even his casual airport look involves well-fitted pants and a wool coat. When he throws on a proper suit, which he does for Goblin press events, variety shows, you name it, you're instantly like, "Yup, this man could rob us, and we'd be grateful for the experience." He's hosted award shows in fitted tuxes, and he has this elegant old Hollywood underworld vibe down to a science. He's like our Korean Draco Malfoy, always suave, always with that wicked grin to match. Ranked at number 11, Jong Ki-yong. He was literally on runways before he ever hit a drama set, modeling for big-name brands. Tall, angular, that perfect model face, the guy was born for suits. I can picture him as that friend who says, "Hey, I'll just meet you at the bar in this," and shows up in a blazer over a tee, somehow looking like he owns the entire establishment. He doesn't deliver cold or stiff performances either. He'll lean in with a smirk like, "Did you see how well this shirt fits?" You can find endless photos of him in suits on any fan page. The unfortunate part for us regular people, he makes every jacket look like it's radiating upgrade your life energy. Moving into the top 10, we've got Ruwan at number 10. Usually he's wearing uniforms or uniform-adjacent outfits, princes, students, that kind of thing. But when he blesses us with a suit, it's like watching a puppy suddenly stand on its hind legs and dance. Adorable, but also unexpectedly commanding. He's super tall, 184 centimeters with model legs, so imagine a suit on that frame. Basically jackpot. Fan communities say stuff like, "He was born to be a prince." Whether it's suits or royal guard gear, he makes it look seamless. People mention he looks good even in a hoodie, but personally, I think his full suit events, like those film festival appearances, deserve a second round of applause. Here we are at number 9. Lee Soo-hyuk, a name that's basically synonymous with fashion. This man started as a runway model, walking shows for Balenciaga, J.W. Anderson, Balmain, even gracing Vogue spreads. He's literally the only guy on this list whose resume starts with Paris Fashion Week instead of debuted in a K-drama. When he switched to acting, mobsters, vampires, all kinds of roles, he brought that high fashion energy with him. Every time he wears a suit, whether it's a slim-cut black tux or some avant-garde design, he's not just an actor wearing a suit, he is the suit, and the suit is him. Wikipedia even bragged that he was one of just 13 breakout male faces of fall-winter 2013. That doesn't happen without serious jaw-dropping style. Number 8 goes to Hyun-bin. His name alone probably gives you suit and tie vibes because this man is classic. When this Dior ambassador steps onto red carpets, he drags jaws to the floor like a vacuum cleaner. If suits were an Olympic sport, he'd have multiple gold medals by now. It's honestly shocking he isn't a walking suit boutique at this point. The man made us rethink our entire wardrobes. Hyun-bin's style is basically the gold standard. Perfectly tailored blazers, soft feather coats, crisp collars that never fray. Every frame of this guy looks expensive, but he somehow makes you feel at ease watching. Each time we see him in a tux or suit, there's this internal voice going, I accept this as Hyun-bin's birthright. He sets the bar so high, everyone else needs a step stool just to see the view. Number 7. Lee Jun-ho. Yes, you know him from The Red Sleeve or King the Land. He was interviewed about his lead role in King the Land, and you know what he said? His character is a rich-born who always wears a three-piece suit, so he literally worked out like crazy to fill out those suits. He even admitted, I worked hard to ensure the viewers could feel the firm body throughout the outfit. So yeah, he committed to being a suit man, and it shows. On screen, he's worn everything from hotel uniforms to royal garb, but those promo stills for King the Land? Oh man. For his fans, all that effort paid off big time. Now, every time he zips up a vest or straightens a tie, I can hear an inner choir singing, Bravo! The guy makes business casual look deeply personal. At number 6, Lee Byung-hun. Hollywood knows him, South Korea reveres him as a legend. This is the man who's done gunfights in tuxedos and escaped explosions while wearing a tie. And you never once question it. You just accept it, like, yep, of course. Seriously, he could probably guest star on the next season of Suits and make everyone believe Harvey Specter personally recruited him. He exudes this cultured adulthood. Think Clint Eastwood, but Korean and devastatingly handsome. Even at 53, he wears designer suits like he invented patience. The phrase, the suit wears him, doesn't even apply. He completely owns it. If he stared at you from across a room in a sharp coat, you'd probably just hand over your wallet voluntarily. At number 5, we have hyo-seop. Remember Business Proposal? As CEO Kang Tae-moo, he walked into every scene looking ready to close a deal and propose marriage, all while wearing the perfect suit. Fans went absolutely nuts over his wardrobe in that show. One fashion blog said his style caught their attention from the start and that he has top-notch fashion sense. The guy looked so polished that even a power tie had to level up its game just to keep pace. Even off-screen, he's on every K-Actors in Suits Pinterest board you can find. When he flashes that million-watt smile from behind a lapel, you just know he's aware how weak in the knees we all are. At number 4, Nam Gong-min. This guy can flip from gentle coffee shop owner in one drama to knife-twisting villain in the next. And yep, he pulls off Suits in both moods flawlessly. He's got such a commanding presence that even his casual outfits often look like part of a suit ensemble. If his character needs to slip into a suit for a mission, no one's questioning it. He could break jaws in a tracksuit, so a suit is basically just showing off. He'll smirk through the suit and you're sitting there like, yup, he could be the CEO of anything, even villainous schemes. It's that perfect mix of Ice King and teddy bear energy. Bronze medalist at number 3, Ok Taekyeon. He's that guy who casually dances in gym clothes, but can instantly transform into looking all business when needed. Remember Vincenzo? He played the cheerful/terrifying gangster, and even when he dressed up for legitimate scenes, we all did a double take. He's 6'2", with cheekbones that speak fluent camera language. Whether he's in a baggy sweatshirt or something sharp, you feel this vibe of stock photo for happiness and hope. One of my friends literally texted me confused when he posted a suit selfie, asking if it was him or someone else. It was definitely him. Point is, if he says, I'll just wear a suit, consider the entire room sold. Runner-up at number 2, Park Seo-joon. This man is built like a flexed retirement plan, and he knows it. What's wrong with Secretary Kim, anyone? He basically made suits into national treasures. His stylist revealed that his character wore three-piece suits that highlight the elegance of his character and amplify his handsome looks. Translation: the man in the suit was the real star of that show. And it checks out. His on-screen charisma would make even a tuxedo blush. This isn't hype. His suits in Secretary Kim went from intimidating boardroom power moves to becoming the fantasy attire every fan envisions their boss wearing. And finally, at the #1 spot, yeon-seok. If there were an award for most dangerous man in a suit, his character in When the Phone Rings would win it hands down. There's something hypnotic about how he plays that mysterious, emotionally layered professional. Calm voice, sharp eyes, perfectly pressed suit. He's not just wearing it, he's living in it. Every time he adjusts his tie or leans back in his chair, it's like he's quietly saying, "Yeah, I know I look good." And honestly, he's not wrong. Fans couldn't stop talking about it online. Screenshots of him and those tailored suits were everywhere. It's giving romantic mystery with heartbreak potential, and we're all willingly signing up for it. Whether he's walking down a hallway or just answering that cursed phone, the man redefines what it means to look too damn good in a suit. Who absolutely killed it for you in a suit? Drop your favorite pick in the comments. If you loved this suit parade, definitely go check out our last video, 15 K-drama actors who look irresistibly hot with long hair. You're gonna want to compare those looks. See you next time for more K-drama goodness.